ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. We are blessed to continue the translation of Sukhmani Sahib, and we are on Panna or Ang 284, 284, 16th Ashtapadi, 16वीं Ashtapadi, दूसरा पद. The second set of pad is practically a sacred poem with with 10 lines, 5 couplets. मनसा पूर्ण सरना जोग जो कर पाया सोई हो. कि परमात्मा जिहड़ा हैगा जो दिल दियां तमन्नावां हैगे ने, मनसा हैगे ने, जो मन दियां सोचणियां हन, उन्हां सारियां नूं पूर्ण करन वाला है. परमात्मा ही है जिस दी शैल्टर दे विच, जिस दी शरण दे विच असीं जा सकदे हां. ते जो कुछ असीं पिछले जन्मां 'च कीता है उस दे मुताबिक सानूं इस जन्म दे कार्यक्रम मिले ने. पर असीं गुरु दी शरण दे विच आके, संगत विच आके सारी अपनी जो किस्मत है उसनूं बदल सकदे हां. बल्कि सदा सदा लई इस जन्म मरण तो मुक्त हो सकते हाँ. ये बख्शिश गुरबाणी दी, परमात्मा दे शब्द दी है. That whatever the aspirations, the desires, the hopes, the needs that we have, it's only the blessing Father, Almighty Vaheguru. He is capable of fulfilling all those needs. We can stand only in the shelter, in the shield of Vaheguru, our Almighty Father. There are too many adversaries in the entire nature. It's the Lord who is keeping everything in absolutely perfect harmony in the entire universe. This is how we survive. We live, we thrive with His blessings. As we did in our past life, we are born with certain inclinations, certain traits, certain behavior patterns, and we'll continue on that path till we come to the Sangat. Somebody blesses us, brings us to the Sangat, then our entire path is improved, enhanced. We go on the path of a complete bliss. Eventually, we become like the Lord itself. Our soul becomes a part of the Supreme Soul. That is the journey of the soul. Harn parn jaka netar foor, tiska mantar na jane hoor. Harn parn, to create and to destroy. Harn means to actually destroy. Parn means to pura karna, to create. Netar means the eyes. Four means the blink. In the twinkle of an eye, the Lord can create the entire creation, and He indeed did it. Just with one word, one thought, one imagination. Such is the great power of our Almighty Father. No one else knows such a secret, powerful word or the mantra or a technique or a way to create such a powerful thing, which is so-called on an autopilot for centuries, for millions or zillions of years, for billions of planets. They have been put into motion once. They may be constantly altering their path, but still they don't collide. Still, we are saved on the earth. Such is the beauty, such is the power of my Almighty Father, which we are all His children, because our soul is the same matter as that of the Lord. We may be the micro-mighty, The Almighty is the Almighty. We may be the micro-mighty. We may be a little soul, but the Almighty is the supreme soul. So we have a link with it. Anand Roop Mangal Sadja Ke Sarvathok Sunye Karta Ke. सासंग जी एक शब्द आनंद है. आनंद का मतलब है खुशी है, हैप्पीनेस है, एक्सटेसी है, ब्लिस है. There is one even more powerful state that's called anand. First was anand with a tipi, second is anand with no tipi. Anand is the state when the human gets into a powerful bliss, overwhelming bliss. Just an example, we take a glass and we take a jug full of milk. We pour the milk from the jug into the glass. If we keep pouring after the glass is full, what will happen? It will start overflowing. It's not only full, but it's rather overflowing after filling. Such is the state of anand. When the ecstasy or bliss is overwhelming, it's so full that it actually starts flowing out. That's the place, that's the state when people, out of bliss, out of gratitude to the Lord, they practically start shedding tears. Those are not the tears of pain, those are tears of immense pleasure. The pleasure which ordinary human body just can't retain it, it cannot keep in it. Such is the blissful state of the Lord, Anand. Mangal, happiness, Sadjake, Sada. It's not for a little period, it's forever. The bliss is eternal because the bliss is Lord. Once one has reached in that state, the human is practically turned into Almighty Soul. No more death, no more coming, no more going. That's why Guru Sahib has used the word Sad, means eternal, perpetual happiness, perpetual bliss. Sarvathok. Sarv means all, Thok means items. Anything one can aspire, anything one can envision, one can think, the Lord can provide. It exists. Human imagination may fail, but not the Lord. But in imagination, a child can ask the Lord. Lord can do more than that. But it means Sarvathok, Suniye Karta Ke. We have heard that Lord has more things, more blessings, more powers. In His home than human imagination can ever fathom, ever reach, ever explain, elaborate, ask for it. Such is a huge, humongous, infinite home of the Father. Raj Mehe Raj Jog Mehe Jogi Tap Mehe Tapisr Grihast Mehe Pogi. This is all depiction about the Lord Paramatma de hi gun gaye ja rahe hain. O Paramatma, He is the King of the kings, because the ordinary kings They come in life and they leave. So the Lord is eternal. The kings, they practically own nothing. The Lord has everything at his beck and call. Jog mein jogi. A yogi is the one who unites the body and the mind to get into a temporary relief, comfort, peace, tranquility. But the Lord gives perpetual bliss. That's why the Lord is called the yogi of the yogis. These worldly yogis, they are here for 50, 100 years, 200 years. That the yogi of the yogis is eternal, will be, has been here, is here, will be always here, and can bless us with the amount of bliss, the amount of union that we want. Lord can unite us with every iota of the universe. Such are the powers of my Lord. ਧਿਆਏ ਧਿਆਏ ਭਗਤੈ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਪੁਰਖ ਕਾ ਕਿਨੇ ਅੰਤ ਨ ਪਾਇਆ. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਬਲਿਸ ਤੱਕ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਆਨੰਦ ਤੱਕ, ਉਸ ਸੁੱਖ ਤੱਕ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸੁੱਖ ਸਦੀਵੀ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਉਹਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੌਖਾ ਹੈ, ਸਧਾਰਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਭਗਤੀ ਕਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਸ ਤੱਕ ਆਨੰਦ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਅੰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾ ਸਕਦਾ. How large is his blessing? The method is simple. The result is immense, more than the humans can ever think of. I think here we have completed the second pad of the 16th Ashtapadi. So we will pause here. परमात्मा सारा दा भला करे. May God bless us all. वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह.